What's up guys, it is Brad or DemonAsylum here. I'm bringing you all a new Fallout 4 video. Going to be going over the 1.5.146 Survival Steam Beta Update. Now this obviously is something that only applies to those of you who are on PC and who have opted into the 1.5 Survival Difficulty Overhaul Update. If you're on Xbox One or PlayStation 4 like myself, then you guys are still on 1.4, patch or update 1.4, you don't have this yet. However, if you're someone who is definitely going to be playing the Survival Difficulty Overhaul, or if you guys are interested still and trying to figure out whether or not you're actually going to give it a try, this is all stuff that you're still going to want to take note of and that you may be interested in. So first of all, here we have new survival features. Thirst, hunger, sleep, and disease icons will change color based on status. Nothing too crazy there, it's just making it easier to understand what is going on with your character. Survival fixes. Less food and drink are required to maintain proper sustenance. Carry capacity lowered. Sleep cycle has been lowered from 24 hours to 14-hour days. Reduced chances to getting a disease. Fusion cores way more. Nuka-Cola quantums no longer cancel out caffeine effect from Nuka-Cola and Nuka-Cola Cherry. Fixed occasional issue with becoming parched or peckish when thirst or hunger are actually satisfied. Fixed issue where adrenaline effect would incorrectly persist after changing difficulty level. When companion is down, a quest target will appear on them. So as you guys can tell, it's a very mixed list of things here. Some of these make the difficulty easier, some of them make it harder in ways, and some of these are just straight up, fixing little issues and glitches that the game may have had. So a perfect example of something that makes the game a bit easier, the first thing I listed, less food and drink are required to maintain proper sustenance. Obviously that's going to mean you guys have to eat less food and you have to drink less water, purified water, for instance, to actually maintain sustenance with your character. Now, something that is the complete opposite that may make it harder for you in the difficulty is something like right after that in the list, carry capacity lowered. For obvious reason, that is going to make it harder for you in this difficulty. And then you have some other things in here, like with the last things that I listed that are just straight up fixes, such as fixed occasional issue with becoming parched or peckish when thirst or hunger are actually satisfied. I could see that being a big issue. You're putting all of these liquids and food into your character, and then the game glitches out and basically says that you're still parched or peckish. That could be a big problem. So little issues like that have seemed to be fixed as well. So yeah, guys, nothing too crazy here. The list isn't that long, and most of this stuff I've seen to at least some extent be talked about on Reddit by people. Obviously, the things like carry capacity being lowered, I haven't seen people on Reddit saying, oh, carry capacity needs to be lowered, or there needs to be more weight for fusion cores. I haven't seen people posting stuff like that. It's more so obviously been the opposite. People saying that certain things are too hard, certain things are too ridiculous, even for this overhaul of a survival difficulty, and then people posting about, these little glitches that are happening where, for instance, you completely satisfy your hunger and your thirst, but yet the game still tells you that you're parched or peckish. So all that stuff I've seen on Reddit to at least some extent, and then the other things where they're making it harder are probably things that they just felt needed to be tweaked to be a bit tougher and to kind of balance out with these other things that they're making easier. So as far as I can see based on this list, it's nothing too crazy game changing though, and most all make sense to me. Now of course, if you guys want to go and take a look at these changes for yourself, you can do so by looking in the description. I will have a link to the community.bethesda.net website, more specifically the post on that website that is all about the 1.5 Steam Update Beta or Steam Beta Update, whatever, for the survival difficulty overhaul, and then below that on the same post, all of the changes following that they make to it, such as today's 1.5.146 update, and then all the changes that came along with that posted by the admin on their G staff. Anyway guys, that's going to be about it for this video. If you have any questions regarding these changes, would like to give your thoughts on them, or even better, if you're someone who has actually played the survival difficulty overhaul today since this update came out and made these changes, and you want to give your feedback on any of the differences you see or how much of a difference these things make, go ahead and do any of that stuff, post it in the comment section, and I will be sure to reply to as many of you guys as I can, as always. And if you've enjoyed this video or found it informative, feel free to drop a like on it down below and subscribe for many more Fallout 4 videos to come. Thanks for watching everyone, and peace out.